Okay, can someone explain to me, please, 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 what is wrong with people today? It's bad enough that we have unnecessary violence when there's some provocation for it, but recently it just seems like people are getting crazy, batshit insane for no reason. Cases in point: shooting the Australian uh, tourist. What was that about? Has anybody found any reason why they shot this tourist? Was there any cause other than they were there? I mean, was it monetarily motivated? What? I mean, I don't understand. It's really, really distressing. And then the one that just really made me cry was the World War II vet that got beaten to death by some kids in, I think, Spokane. Okay, let me repeat that. Beaten to death. What kind of psychopath do you have to be to beat an old man to death? I mean, really, what? What? I don't get it. I just, I can't fathom what would go through someone's mind that would make it okay to beat someone to death. I mean, it's bad enough with guns where, or knives or weapons of whatever sort, where, you know, it's a single action. At least it can be a single action. You may be not even thinking about it. Point, click, boom. That's bad enough in the hands of the wrong person. I know this is not getting on a gun or anti-gun rant. That's just a statement of my opinion on that. But, okay, it's bad enough with a gun, where it's not necessarily quite so premeditated. But, I mean, to beat someone to death with your bare hands, what is your mind thinking? Where was your brain on that? I don't get it. It just, I swear, we need a good apocalypse. You know, we need a good apocalypse. Wipe out half the world or more, 2/3 of the world. Start over. You know, Noah's Ark the shit out of the world. It's ridiculous. I mean, people, there's just too many people living too closely together, so the sociopaths don't get to get out, in a way, from the rest of the world. And then we've got people who are growing up with no thought of the consequences of their actions. I mean, there's no accountability from ever. You know, it's nothing is ever your fault. You didn't pass your test. It was the system's fault for not teaching you properly. Not your fault for not studying. You know, no child left behind means no child gets ahead. Means we're catering to the lowest common denominator, so we're dumbing down America. And then you get parents who are, you know, oh, kids will be kids, and, you know, adding to the lack of responsibility. And then you get the parents who are not paying attention to what their kids are doing. The kids are raising themselves, watching things they shouldn't be watching without parental supervision. Getting no, I mean, I don't agree with beating a kid every time they do something wrong, but now they're getting no repercussions for their actions at all. And it's ridiculous. You know, if you don't learn that if you behave badly, bad things happen to you, then you have no reason to stop doing bad things. And if you're not supervised when, you know, if a young child is not supervised when watching things that are not age appropriate, then they're going to get a distorted view of, again, consequences for their actions. And all of this is just combining into the cesspool that we're creating in our society. I mean, let me reiterate something. Those kids beat an 88-year-old World War II vet who survived Okinawa and getting shot in Okinawa. but was beaten to death. Okay, beaten to death with their bare hands. Ugh. Anyway, I don't have a solution yet, and I don't know what the solution is. When I react to people, when I talk with people, kids, adults, everybody, consequences for your actions, but, where does it, what's going on? I don't understand. We get people who just, they don't know, they don't care, they don't pay attention. We're more interested in Miley Cyrus's twerking, which, don't get me started, oh my god, that child needs help. We're more interested in that than we are in people getting hurt and some old guy's life ending because some 16-year-olds decided to beat him to death. Get out of the celebrities' lives. Get out of everybody else's lives. Get in your own life. Figure out how to live your own life. And figure out how to lead your own life rationally and with grace and love and compassion. And then help to bring that to the rest of the world. Don't worry about what the latest celebutant is doing or wearing. If you're going to get into somebody's business, do it with compassion. But, just stop with the hate, the unnecessary violence. There are situations in which violence is the answer. But not when you're talking to an old man sitting there at, I think, what was it, a pool alley? Bowling alley, pool hall, whatever. What the fuck? I'm sorry for the language, but what the fuck? It just, ugh. Anyway, I have no answers. I have no anything. I'm just pissed, and I don't know where to start. I don't know how to get involved to make a difference. And it's clear we all have to. People shooting up schools. People beating vets to death just because. People shooting tourists just because. People beating transgender women right near the Bronx Police Department. It's gotta stop. It just has to stop. And stop with the blaming. Stop with the bullshit about it's not so-and-so's fault. It's the system. It's their mom, their dad, video games, whatever. Just stop blaming. Fix it. Fix yourself. Fix your family. And just do it. Stop fucking around. Stop looking for magic bullets. Stop waiting for somebody else to fix it. Stop bitching and moaning and just do it. Get involved. Do something. Anything. But we can't accept a world where people are beaten to death. We can't accept the world where people are shot just because they're there. It'll be the death of all of us. It just will. Just get your shit together. Live life with love and compassion and accountability, and hold other people accountable. When it starts, not when they're at the point of murdering somebody, but when they're at the point of taking somebody's lunch money, smacking somebody in recess, bullying, wherever it starts. Stop it then. Hold people accountable as soon as they're old enough to understand actions and consequences. Okay, I'm done with my rant for now.